The exposure triangle consists of three variables that adjust how a camera captures light: aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. Together, these three elements properly expose the shot.
Aperture. This is the opening in the camera lens that regulates the amount of light that passes through the lens to the image sensor. Aperture has effects on your video or images, one being the brightness or exposure. As aperture changes in size, it alters the amount of light that reaches your camera sensor, therefore brightens your image. For example, as you lower the aperture, you can see your image or video being slightly darker. A large aperture will pass a lot of light, resulting to a brighter image. For example, while a small aperture does the opposite, making the video or image darker. Shutter speed. This is the length of time the camera shutter is open, exposing light onto the camera sensor. Essentially, it is how long your camera spends taking a photo. When you use a long or slow shutter speed, you end up exposing your camera sensor for a significant period of time. The first effect is motion blur. For example, as you can see, as our subject is waving, you can see the motion blur in the video. ISO. This is basically a setting in a camera that brightens or darkens a photo. As you increase your ISO number, your photos or videos will grow progressively brighter. For example, as you can see, as we are increasing the ISO number, the video becomes brighter. However, raising your ISO has its effects. A photo taken at a too high of an ISO will show a lot of grain, also known as noise. For example,